Hello students, today we will discuss one of the most important concepts of materials. The name of the concept is economic order quantity. In short, it is known as EOQ. Two important questions originate to the storekeeper while purchasing the materials for replacement of stock, such as how much is to be purchased and whether equal quantity to be purchased at every lot. These are very important to the storekeeper and the cost accountant and the management because these affect the inventory planning or material control to a large extent in different ways. The quantity to be purchased is called as the reordering quantity. This reordering quantity may be of two types, that is fixed reordering quantity and variable reordering quantity. When the fixed reordering quantity is followed, that is equal quantity is purchased in each lot on the principles of material cost minimization, it is known as EOQ. EOQ is the optimum order size to be placed with the supplier each time for replenishing the stock. The determination of EOQ involves two types of cost. One is ordering cost, another one is carrying cost. There is one particular order size for which both the procurement cost and carrying cost are minimum and the inventory procurement cost become equal to the carrying cost, and this order size is known as economic order quantity or optimum order quantity or scientific order quantity. So here one thing is to be kept in mind that at economic order quantity, ordering cost always equal to the carrying cost. The EOQ is the oldest and most commonly system of material control. Once the EOQ is fixed, the problem of recalculation of ordering size at each time of purchasing doesn't arise. It makes a balance between overstocking and understocking and brings an adjustment among the stock levels. For fixing the EOQ, maximum level, minimum level, danger level, reordering level, rate of consumption, availability of the fund, storage space, carrying cost, ordering cost are considered. Now, we will discuss the concept of carrying cost and ordering cost. So, what is the definition of carrying cost? The cost which are incurred for maintenance of the stock of goods after storing the goods in the warehouse are called inventory carrying cost. Here one thing is to be kept in mind. Carrying cost doesn't mean the cost which is incurred for bringing the materials from the wholesale market to the godown or warehouse. Here carrying cost starts once the material reached the godown. For that reason, it is the cost which is incurred by the organization for the maintenance of the stocks of goods after storing the goods in the warehouse. What are the examples of the carrying cost? The first and foremost example of the carrying cost is opportunity cost of capital. In short, it is known as interest. Rent, rates, taxes on storage, insurance on the stock, insurance on the godown, depreciation on the furniture, depreciation on the equipment, depreciation of the building of storage, salary of the storekeeper, salary of the store clerks, cost of handling, cost of internal transport, cost of spoilage and obsolescence. Here, a particular observation can be mentioned. All these costs taken together in India amount to somewhere near about 20 to 25% of the cost of materials per annum. So effort should be made to reduce such alarming rate of carrying cost, and each and every organization, the materials manager are always trying to reduce the carrying cost. What is ordering cost? Our next point of discussion, that is the ordering cost. The cost relating to the purchase and procurement of the goods of raw materials are called ordering cost. The cost which are included in the ordering cost: cost of preparation of the purchase order, cost of invitation of the tenders and quotations, cost of placing purchase order, postage, telegrams, telephone charges relating to the purchase and procurement, cost of inspection, very very important item, cost of inspection of the materials and taking up the delivery, cost of stationery, printing to purchase, documentation processing cost, transport cost, intermittent cost of the chasing orders, rejecting faulty goods. So these are the examples of the ordering cost. So before discussing the economic order quantity, we have to discuss some basic assumptions which have been made for the economic order quantity. So what are those assumptions? Here the economic order quantity is computed by considering certain assumptions. The following are the important assumptions to be made for economic order quantity. Number one, the price of the materials remain fixed during the year and no discount is available for bulk purchase. Ordering cost per order remains constant, whatever may be the quantity purchased. Carrying cost per unit of the material per annum is constant. The annual requirement, lead time. What is lead time? Lead time is the time that starts from the providing the order and ends with the receiving the materials from the supplier to the godown. Carrying cost, ordering cost are also certain and known. Purchasing material, issuing, production are done evenly throughout the year. Equal quantity is purchased in each lot. The quantity ordered is delivered very quickly after making the purchase order. So these are the assumptions which are generally considered at the time of economic order quantity. So there is a particular there are three important methods by which the economic order quantity can be found out. What are those that is methods? The methods are known as tabular method or statement method, number two graphical method and line diagram method, and number three mathematical method or algebraic method or Wilson model. Generally in BCom we will find out the EOQ, that is economic order quantity, through the model given by the Wilson, and it's a mathematical model, and the formula is root over 2AO divided by C. Here A stands for root over 2AO divided by C. Here A stands for annual consumption or annual demand or annual requirement of the materials. Suppose a particular manufacturing concern uses 5,000 units of raw materials, so annual consumption will be 5,000 into 12, that is 60,000 units. If the particular organization uses 500 units of the raw materials per week, then annual consumption will be 500 into 52. 52. If a particular manufacturing concern uses 100 units per day, then the annual consumption will be 100 into 365. And O stands for ordering cost per order. O stands for ordering cost per order, and C stands for carrying cost per unit per annum. It means that if the manufacturing concern wants to store a particular unit for the whole year, then what will be the cost per unit? So carrying cost per unit per annum. Here we can find out the we can find out the number of orders, or the frequency of orders, equals to total requirement, that is annual uses, divided by EOQ, and it will always gives a number. For example, if the annual requirement is 36,000 units, and EOQ is 3,000 units, then number of orders in the year will be 12. What is the time gap between two orders? The formula is 12 months, or 52 weeks, or 365 days. Sometimes it is taken 360 days, divided by number of orders. So if we go by the if we go by our previous example, then the time gap will be 12 months divided by 12 orders, or 360 days divided by 12 orders. So it can be found out in terms of days, in terms of months, in terms of weeks. So here total material cost equals to total inventory cost equals to, or material cost. Sometimes these two terms can be used interchangeably, though there is some difference between materials and inventory. So what is the total inventory cost for the material? Inventory cost equals to material cost plus ordering cost plus carrying cost. Here one thing is to be kept in mind: when we will find out the carrying cost, then the average concept is to be applied. That is, half of the economic order quantity is to be taken for finding out the carrying cost. Carrying cost. So this is there are some limitations of this particular model. The limitations are, that is, the purchase price is not fixed, annual requirement is not constant, ordering cost, carrying cost cannot be the same. If we purchase in a bulk quantity, there will be some discount. So if any of the variable changes, then there will be an effect on the economic order quantity. Thank you for attending the class. In the next class we will cover a practical problem.